So some audio of Prince or King Charles now leaks at the coronation. He's not pleased. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. There's daily and consistent content. I've not been giving you guys content, guys. I haven't been as consistent. I've not been giving you multiple videos a day because nothing has been going on in the past couple of weeks. Like nothing. This year, when it comes to any kind of pop culture, trending topics, like it's been nothing. Like nothing has been going on outside of Love is Blind, which was like what, 2 weeks of worth of content. Everything else has just been boring. So yeah, but anyways, let's get into King Charles, the coronation, all that mess, and the rat. So, you know, Camilla and Charles were obviously in their carriage going off somewhere, I don't know. And he looked really upset, and he just audio leaked of him having a conversation saying that this whole thing was boring, all of this is negative, you know, and I don't want to be here, and that, you know, we're always late, we can never be on time. And so, you know, he basically was just explaining that he didn't basically want to be, and he found it very boring. A lot of people are upset by this because, you know, they're like, well, you know, you wasted all this money. I think that is the reason for why I would be annoyed by seeing this audio, not because of him actually finding it boring, but for the fact that you're there, cost so much money from the taxpayer, and you're not even appreciating it, clearly. And I know that it can be long and drained out or whatever, but frankly speaking, it's just a shame. There were a lot of protesters who were, you know, anti-monarchy, and some of them got arrested and they couldn't even protest properly. This is what's happening to the UK now, where you can't even go on the streets and protest without having the risk of being arrested, purely because of freedom of speech and, you know, and freedom of your own rights as human beings. It's just a shame. But instead now our tax-paying money of up to 200 million, 100 million goes to this dumb coronation that I don't really care about. And then you've got the elite side chick, Camilla the Rat, who, you know, is now officially the queen, not even queen consort. It's been changed now to the queen, which is always what she wanted, which nobody was a fan of online. Everybody was team Diana. We're all team Diana. It's always been like that, to be honest with you, and clearly this is what Camilla has wanted. I don't think she'll make a good queen, and frankly speaking, going from Elizabeth to Camilla, God forbid, it's just an absolute embarrassment. I just feel like this monarchy needs to go, because I just think this coronation was a waste of time. I also just feel like this whole concert they're doing now today, and Prince William making these speeches, and Katy Perry performing, which apparently she's getting 10 million. All of it is just boring to me. It's unnecessary. It's not needed. It's a waste of time. I'm anti-monarchy because they just purely take the public's money for themselves, despite the fact that they already have money, turn a blind eye to those who are homeless, those who are going to food banks, those, you know, who can't pay their bills, who are in extreme, awful conditions. And we have the money to solve all of these issues, but instead the money is going to the monarchy, even though they already have the money. And then on top of that, our own money that we work for that gets taxed goes to the monarchy as well. They are literally the scammers, the professional scammers in this country. But no, we're going to get upset at the wife, at the woman or the man who steals, you know, small bread here and there in Sainsbury's or Tesco. They're the ones that get arrested, etc. like that, because they have to feed their kids, not somebody like, you know, King Charles or whatever this monarchy is, and how much money they steal. I think it's pathetic. I don't really care for Kate and William. Meghan Markle didn't go, and I'm glad she didn't. And people were then confused. There had to be some way to make this about Meghan, even though she wasn't there. I'm glad she didn't come, because if she came, everything from any kind of emotion would have been slighted as her not being as interested. And people were confused that this man with this blonde wig or something, people thought that was Meghan coming in disguise. Why the hell would Meghan Markle come to the coronation in disguise? Why would she do that? It doesn't make any sense. Any way to just come for this woman is just a shame. And then when it comes to Prince Harry, he was barely there for 24 hours and left the next day, came in to say hello. Then you got Andrew, who actually had all of his patronages and his medals no longer stripped. He was allowed to wear them on the day of, you know, his brother King Charles basically becoming the king. And for the fact that this person who has been meddling around with minors and, you know, young girls and etc. is allowed to have his titles upon back to him is just really just shows you the madness of this monarchy. Because of the status of who he is, he won't actually be held for his crimes and for the nastiest things that he's done. Like, it's just abhorrent, pathetic. Don't really care about the coronation, didn't watch any of it, thought it was boring, enjoy the bank holiday for what it is, don't care for the content that's going on today, don't care for King Charles. They're not my king, not my queen. I don't really, it's not for me. I've always been anti-monarchy. I'm always here for the people who are against the rich and how they steal from the poor. And that's what the monarchy has been doing, guys. They are a scam. They are a scam. Why are we paying for this? It just doesn't make any sense. It's just so dumb. Like, honestly, it's so dumb. So this is my 5-minute review and overview wrap of, the hot topics, the trending stuff. Camilla the Rat was being dragged because people were like, they were Team Diana. And, this whole Meghan Markle in disguise. Then you got the whole coronation and King Charles's audio of him saying that, that this whole thing was boring and etc. And it's like, you now can go back to your place with double the net worth that you have because you've now become this king. Everyone putting this hat on you. It's just also weird. And I just find it weird when people celebrate this stuff and they've got the flags up everywhere and they're all watching the TV for it. It's like, for what? Because you're not benefiting in any regard or way, and they're taking your money despite the fact that they are extremely rich and don't care for the poor. So, let alone the people who strike on these trains or striking for the jobs, or teachers or doctors. None of these people in these jobs get paid properly, but now we have to use our money to help you even though you're already rich. It's just dumb. Don't care. Bye. Anyways, let me know your thoughts when it comes to this subscribe channel. Maybe you guys are pro-monarchy. I've always been anti-monarchy, and I've always been like Team Meghan Markle on this channel, and it's never going to change because that's just who I am. Anyways, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another review. I'll just be talking.